Okay, so it's me, Lila, Gma Rides. And I was in Portland yesterday talking to some friends and about my saddlebag books that I like to mess around with. And one of the guys astounded me by opening up his saddlebag and showing me a book he had purchased off of, I believe he said, Amazon. And so I told him, I make those too, but I personally think mine are cooler because they're handmade. And so I thought that I would just put this little video out on YouTube and kind of show you a smattering of what I've made. This is one that I made for my last trip to the Grand Canyon, which you can see that I've got some pictures in it. Haven't really done anything. This is my friends drinking in public. Naughty people. But anyway, what I do is, in this case, I took apart an old book, so it's recycled. Some secondhand material, and I painted it after I secured it on the cover. I sourced all of these scrap bits of paper, and I sewed them onto a spine and secured them in the book. It's a bunch of random different types of pages. I mean, some of the books have like just lined paper, and some of them have all this random craziness in them. And if you wanted to special order a book, you can determine what you get. This was made to my personal needs, so since it was a Grand Canyon trip, I put a little map in there. And some of the stuff is custom made, and this one is a gardening journal. Most motorcycle riders don't want a gardening journal in their saddlebag, but this would be perfect for, whatever. Generally, if it's not strictly a saddlebag book, I will throw in all kinds of other stuff too. This one has a lot of room for writing as well, and I have little bits where I tuck things in that are interesting to look at. I created these covers myself off of a class I took on Teachable. This has a curved spine and, again, a hardcover that I made. And, again, I put the signatures together. That's what these groups of pages are called. And I bound them into the book itself. This has got a couple hundred pages in it. It's a big sucker. This one is another take of the garden type book. And so it's a little bit more frilly and has a little bit of lace and stuff in it. But I think I have a friend that has already spoken for this one. Some of them actually have some interesting bits of pages from other books. I wound up grabbing a book about aerospace engineering and using the pages out of that in some of the books because I thought they were funny. And then somebody gave me a book that's called Mathematics for Technical Men. I thought that was comical too, so I've been using those. And this is just another example of a cover that I made. And I pre-grunged it. I know it's not exactly everybody's aesthetic, but sometimes people don't want to feel bad about putting something in their saddlebags and getting it grungy. So I pre-grunged the cover for you. And I put some interesting things in here. There's places to tuck pictures or receipts, all kinds of other stuff. And if you're interested in this, leave me a comment, or you can get a hold of me through Discord, and we can talk about what type of a journal you might like and, what kind of things you'd want on your pages, and I'll be happy to put one together for you. This is another one I was trying to make just out of, old stuff I had laying around. I have a lot of stuff laying around now. Seems like old books and things just keep finding me. I've made a total of 20 of them so far, and it is a lot of fun. I've got a couple more on deck, but if you'd like one of these to be yours, or one of these up here, they're just a lot of fun, and you could definitely personalize it to whatever you want. So get a hold of me. You know how. Okay? Okay. So thanks for hanging in here while I explained my not writing video to you. Okay? Bye.